Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Na komotucha etutwe nyina ne beda de say eye ochina eye 20th eye January. Ena on Ken Agyapong former finance minister. Eja America for Immigration Court. Omo betoto nanu. Na sanye ekoyi die. Sanye ekoyi die. Ya ohwe lawyers ya Ken Agyapong etimi akofo omo se omo defending ne dia. Na chese ano edin ye papa. Na ensom no koba nyina no da bia meka kire o se ye mu bia tra Ghana how ama kufu ado amamuofu kanka tantan 8 years enyama kufu ado de ye mbi mu fa mu kwato edi agina ye ene wo mu beko mu jail ekoi me pese meka ebi mu yaw na eye ahomache soriye se kwato hia by 8 am. So wuti studio ni ebra krata say ya maame eye COPT wa epese wone wo ni team Asia Osia de headquarters. So wu krata na wo yemashi wo say wiem. No be say Mugabe kwa abone be nam de ya kufu ado ene ne nkofo. Na so ye de ya ye betataw. Me ametie for 3 to 4 good years na kufu ado e de migina court. Ewo eye Accra Circuit Court 6. And we charges I did bomb me na ni nyina criminal charges nko yes me di hu for ba ko kra makwa akoda eye efi insamon na so odi mafo nyame na odo nipa no kasa ma ne ma odi ma ne ma no ene mia me lawyer ye ono na sese no wo ye MPA boss esa ye NDC nyina ye lawyer kese lawyer Edoji Tamakulu ugina mechi for 4 good years. Now to Mr. Okono Eden. Dr. Stephen Opuni for 8 years in court. Honorable Sedu Agongo. Dr. Kwabena Dufour. Ene Empenifo. Yen former national chairman. Chairman of Oswampa for Doctor. Kwakubu Ahemo. Mese me kaya man for yawu. Honorable Collins Dauda. And our fantastic minister. Honorable Atta Forcing. Ese wani na sese ka kire wo twa tete pa yokoko bia na eko sia de headquarters ko ya jomama ne administration dada no akufa do di omo FM a na chese enya asem ketua jomama appointee bia ne wa woye na adwene se ono de on pese ya friend wo court on court obi a villain ho to all the legal processes I was say take it place where baby ano obi a de ho koi na die ne betimi asi si e beda be sori a yes finance minister wo fi o man no mko kwa no so no bia de eya subuo bia bono charges bi abono ya charges ni edoso etahu be hia ni afofuo bi mo etahu be hia se oba na obeyi nano Ken Agyapong adwane o chi ni disia ne papa be finance minister the late Ken Agyapong aba be finance minister oh my god emem ha ene achim dihye o chi kwa onu mbremu ye hwehwe na akwa akodi America memu a wo so on be so obeba Ghana bi na ensemo nyina mu no ye nam sini Ghana nyina nam sini Ghana nyina president a wo eye America memu or represented the president of the Republic of Ghana or represented the good people of Ghana Ambassador Victor Smith ye tie ensemo a wo de atudwa.
If you see the FBI come themselves to take anybody, then it must be a very serious crime like terrorism or something that they think that, they need to really probably handcuff you and all that, like a major issue. So I suspect that they decide to use ICE for the immigration problem and then they were also interested in probably asking more questions. Ken's one will be virtual. I guess and I'm also informed that he's been moved from the detention center where he was before. So I don't know what, I'm not asking, I haven't been briefed as to why all this sort of is happening. Virtual court, I guess it's something they're doing these days. You can be doing Zoom like I'm doing with you now, and the judge will look at the merits of the case. And if he's putting up a defense, the judge will have a look at it. And the judge would either rule for a hearing to continue or to dismiss his application. Look, my information, which is making the rounds from people close to Ken Agyapong, is that he would love to come back and clear the air or respond to the charges that have been brought against him. But it's a bit apprehensive as to how he's going to be handled. I'm not, these are all like, not speculation. It could be speculations by people close to him or within their own party and stuff like that. And I'm telling them that I don't think that anybody's going to manhandle him. Everybody's given a chance to go through the due process and to try and defend themselves. So others are being tried in Ghana. So he has brought all the brouhaha around this case. So my what I'm hearing is that he's a bit apprehensive as to what's going to happen to him when he comes back to Ghana. Not that he doesn't want to go through the process, but with all the noise and everything, probably it's causing a bit of fear for him. But these are stories that I'm being told about, but these are not like I haven't spoken to him, so I'm not in a position to confirm or deny these things. But these are stories we are hearing.
That was Ghana Ambassador to the United States of America, Ambassador Victor Smith, live on TV, SYZ, and also on Power 97.9 FM. You move away from Honorable Ken Agyapong and say, Semono, Yame Aduma said the engineer expert in the 20th in the Bequakusi, United States of America, Napania to from Kora, TV, SYZ, and a Power 97.9 FM. Yabema Refoni and a T4, Womo Anson, any Ehunia, Ekosu, Enina. You move to air transport, air ministry issues affecting air transport sector. No, ama air Metro Mass Transit Limited. Womo Deputy MDF Fenese Harun Apauredu. Watumi papa no abinye papa pa watumi ababontina ba bekasa. Se womo ebe take over. Aye abra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ede Honorable Lawyer Kalisiza Ekoho ya ono so Harun Apauredu ebe ye mpenifo so monda Metro Mass Transit Limited anono. Na chese eniema head and kuyi kra no mo dia tu da say 313 buses and a the year 2020 year ba beto abana chese October mo no wo mo declare no a year unserviceable na chese cars a wo ye hu hwia wo mo say enyeyi mo satefa mfonyi be entoto so ema mena Ghana for ehu adwembone ya wo mo de bibu o menti na chese wo hwa Metro Mass Transit no buses makoma ko 313 de na ya no o ma aton ade ama mo ho the year 2020 yedidi ma na okubisa say ebo sign no moton sa ba sesi ya 2500 Ghana cedis e kan sika 25 million sa eye Metro Mass esi wi akese esi wi MBP for Akufo-Addo moton no 25 million oni ne kanu for Atta ne ba wo mia moton Metro Mass bus esi wi 25 million na ka we ne battery cry say battery cry esi so no say no one tie ba ko ne rem kura yesen ti wo hwe adwene bone a Akufo-Addo ene ne kofo akronfo asefo yi ame meka so mu ye tips ya minsuo se meka so ka we yento no 25 million yento ka we 2500 Ghana ekwa mo fa so agi sika ti me mo fo sika over 8 months eye PDS aya lolo chasa we ne ma Akufo-Addo ne kanu furata ne ba wo mia yi wo ma sena sometimes me to wa na mabisa se iti die pa na ma Ghana for yetumi ma Akufo-Addo bedi president ebisi umuga seka wa mai nim de ko begina kira kante yese wo baaye na Nyakopon asan ya pam no na yenya yenjo mahama back na nsem nyina mo no tie ensema yenua Apawredo Deputy MD Edema Metro Mass Transit Nesema Ode Atudwa.
Our population today is far bigger and greater than 20 years ago when Metro Mass was started. So as we speak, surprisingly, Kemi, we are routing the lowest ever fleet of buses in the history of the company. This is also the moment we are recording the highest ever revenue in the history of the company. Just last month, let me take you through this. Just last month, when we came in, His Excellency the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, gave us a performance contract of 3 months. That as quickly as possible, we should fully automate the activities of Metro Mass, especially our revenue mobilization, just to remove the hand-to-hand contact, the pay-friend, because those hand-to-hand contacts gives room for pay-friend, leakages, stealing, and all those. So we came to meet an ITMS solution of 45% coverage across Ghana. So within 2 months, we were able to fully automate the system. So currently we've done about 99% across Ghana. We've been able to move our revenue mobilization. At some point, for the company somewhere 2 years ago, around 2024, they were routing about 250 buses. In some cases, they were recording 9.3 million. And the operational cost of the company then at the time was about 9.6 million. So they couldn't even pay salaries. That was how come at the time, anytime you see stories about Metro Mass, it has been public, it has been workers' agitation, poor conditions of service, poor management here and there. As we speak, currently, when we came with the full automation of our revenue mobilization, it has been back to back. The least amongst all, normally our low peak moments is normally between June and July when the rains are up. Even around that, we are able to record about 13 to 14 million Ghana cedis for routing averagely 115 buses. Surprisingly, by 2017, when the previous government took the reins of power, Kemi, it will surprise you to know that around 2017-2018, they declared about 400 plus buses unserviceable. Those buses were scrapped, sold among some persons and individuals associated then to be part of the system then. Then 2 months into the elections, around October, Kemi, could you believe that another 313 buses were sold among some cronies? And surprisingly, when I reviewed the report, I realized that a whole bus of Metro Mass was sold at a paltry 2,500 Ghana cedis. And surprisingly, according to them, for selling 313 buses, they generated 2.9 million. And that money was supposed to go into an account called the bus acquisition account.
In what state were the buses when they were sold?
You see, what we realized was that the then management involved themselves in transport business, what we called cannibalization. Cannibalization is becoming like a deliberate attempt because they saw the business in the scrapping of buses as a low-hanging fruit, as a system to milk the system. So what they did was that maybe assuming bus A is packed just because of maybe ties. When the next bus comes in and the next bus maybe about Boot and North or Springs, instead of them to fix the first bus that requires or needs about 4 ties to be able to move back to the road, they will deliberately put that bus down, take the spring on that bus, use the spring to fix the bus B. So deliberately, they will just be removing those parts from that bus. Then when they get to a certain level, then they declare it unserviceable. And when they declare it unserviceable, then they call somebody to buy the bus, say maybe at 2,500 official fee. So whatever happened behind the scenes is just behind the scenes.
Okay, that was a year Oredu Apple, Deputy MD Edema Metro Mass Transit, live on TVSYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. And I just say, me can't chrononia Jambonia, Akufo-Addo no for the Bebu Mana. Clearly, no one who said here, or Musubai, any woman near, and I see etie. Na ene Friday ni ene air transport minister etwetwe nkomo ha abra na discussions ne koso na ono afresi program num say o pese o contribute na show no ne de abra na kwadwo ye boa ne Charles Makati atanase amia so na medi dwumadi ho chiame na okasa bebre so mo de niema agugu akwam engagement ne ahodo okoso dialogue ekoso with the transport unions ahodo no as we speak meeting akoso sesia na me happy say breaking news a woman eye news wa ede san say Excellency John Dramani Mahama amamu no eye nipa na edu omo ekekere oman eye nipa na edu omo bu oman nti wo say se won se problem bi aba won tena mo na so utu anamon na we put measures in place there be a meka say you say we obi a we leader contingency measures be a wase udigu akwam no se udigu akwam ma problem ne ma ansa na wa find a solution to the problem. That is contingency measures. You don't sit down and let the problem come before you find a solution. You need to put contingency measures in place. Said the bear put those measures in place here. Problem never you'll be able to solve the problem. And that is exactly what the transport minister Honorable Eye Bukari is doing. Fantastic hard-working minister, very humble. Papa no boy juma wo transport ministry wo papa enai woni GPRT for ne other transport unions na kwa setena se cars awodo a edu anopa ya na amanfo peka akwa adwuma na nipa gu kwa ho bebre edu anwumre amanfo peka akofie rasha wa na amanfo bre wose da bi o unions no mra ne entena se obi wo ho a olodu na ofri kumase na oba bedu nkran anadwono ade cha no pa enuru no so obesa lodo akọ back to oye ode saying kumase ntia fa hyehyɛ enye den ento akwam said be ya saaka na ofri baby ayi mafiri kura ne boss free sankore bodia wo ho papa sankore bodia das ewunya ubedi adibiem ne wonu abo erikopo kwa daru manya mi nhira wo wayibi me mehu bi ofie ha nti nipa entu di pankro nyame ayibi nyame nhira onko so nhira wo saa de ye nimu dada way back in 2003 2004 5 ne de wonu abo Collins dada nimu dada na enimo omudi agu akwam ni se ka ne free tepa go so subi su twabidi waba bedu kraha na kina anopa olodu nkokoma ase enu no so a onye trotro onti sisa wamo kwa no so na ama omo kwa nsa wamo no ofo omo ko omo ba no ofo omo mra edu anwumra so a omo ye available no ba se sine wedu omo tisi krom omo lodu amafo no kon lodu amafo no ye de emra eye ensise ya omo akotena se ya omo akọ omo akọ dialogue esi konya ama penifo GPRT ni other transport unions nyina yede atiase ama sabre atadwe wose yede yate dene na enei ensem ni nyina na yakoso nyina no good akwaba emra inside politics jumedie so na yehwe ensem awodo a eba ansa na me last segment of the program no monologue no mesande de aka no news amedi free Ashanti region eba DCB ho aka ya ne to esa me ba ne ya ba hwese de bi ja no kwan kura sanse on deserve so obeka this administration ho nti sa DC no ba bi aduro ne de oye dan ya obeko nti be better say so no a wotie mi ampanifo mfre no kura ono amfa krata na won ni resignation letter no city die nti a wo twe sa letter say de be ya obema amamu we no said ye ekoso kama appointee bia ho enkoto chema appointee bia anko kasa ye ma ne fa asem mbre no wonwa beko ne ba bi boko tan say hande enya ba bedru yen court ha ne de Mugabe court ha de seminya bedru ha ewo inside politics jumadi esu dia me kan wa wonsema kan me ba bebo within the garba Udi no uye DC me mo baby a uye DC ne mo mi play wi a na mama Ghana for ono ane sema waka no na memo wo hu se uye obi obeboa John Mahama anaso omoa eye John obeboa o my Ghana obeboa Asanteman anaso omoa Asanteman say we are appointee na bia maka wa ha se wo ye udi ukososo niema enye papa so a me better ha me fire without fear of evil. Mugabe NDC for the senka was saying me I'm here to protect any appointee. Somebody with full support be man but appointee adwene papa eni utrim appointee a direction adwoma ekono na wo try say wo impress hwan do you know appointee or the appointing authority why impress na why na kwa impress no ehun sem ebeba ti mo fide ne na ya this you know our Asante region ne to sacre kri o me pon mo akwa Bibi aboko there. You looking good. Musa phone where? Kiasa musu metene kache. Fantastic. Transport sector one we ekoso. If last week engagement with minister engagement with the various transport unions no any penform da metro mass ayololo any ade hono if you say bibi pebi if mobile honorable Joseph Bukari the transport minister
Kabasi no krani sir me one of the people sir the SNE me dey ye pa engagement with the commercial transport operators no any kwanya omobe faso ne this transport fare hikes na driver phobia fatu omo so say even though agreement aba say senke if cycle ne ye kopoko ase a ye just simple anase tekutro a eno no eye charger ye de ato ha obefo no nenso omo de omo nko ne sa wo mbebo modia no omo de omo charge de aba no maka kire say wo pa afo wo pa menfo ntie bi efi na passengers go na face ho now edu ba bia or say passengers and say offense women wa ba adwuma wa akra onim say efi circle air concern women e bia 15 Ghana cedis
the budget for the month
the budget ewie enti so do wona say sa charge ne ba mu a agi so free
e be ko do san wo do san wo do amasama ya o sin ko bi
ai so omubu ni tot efi circle
ya te petrol so
9.5
na 9.8 per liter.
Enti da she enti sem komo ya transport minister from last year nyina na sensem we sha say capacity atwenity ba enti we drop asi dwumadi no so ya ka ho asem sa say enkrofo ensu abonten say first ye dey ato the proper fare ye in charge no driver fo bi enya de wo modi so na mom wo mo de car ne besi wa na o maka kire o say fare we na ye charge say wo paafo enti ehase wo kumase na emantie bi ati omwagu mountain so say woman in the various stations no and our various bus stops are enkrofo faka no mo de kono say omo hu say nya dia wo charge the proper fare no a nya de ombe mo elodi amana say videos bi kwa beto abontia na is task force no ebinum any mate ni drivers ni bi eko eti nokrani ye hwe ni mi yie pa say sa new measures are transport ministry na share commercial transport operators no omodi aba bonten ebegina te say tax force no capacity am the year pa
wo be mo stickers bia stickers no ebe ma ho say bia we olodu kwa amasama ebe ho te say o je yi a fair no o je different amount bia say wo je a o be ho ande ho ye be capture na ade be che no na che say fine bi ho a ye be ma ho ayeden ade ene aprapre ni nyina so ebetumi etu
very good ne kwan so am the last time Ghana citizen tsunami ne the acting chairman de ma commercial transport operators asunaba na redu edin komo ano che say sabre die ha nti asema american na itwagu TBSYZ no sa semesi wokumase na sabasa yewe charger ye charge di abroso obra wo mo fro card akomu fie no e na driver ni mate tax force wonu bi ni omo press so there bi ana ni ye ko ba bi ye be 5 Ghana cedis ba mo charge 10 cedis ana say 12 Ghana cedis nti ni omo mpene ama ye passenger for no enfro car ne nko enti capacity enya dia ebo man no enti me honorable Joseph Bukari nipe yes the transport minister, I think this one of the things are why me and Kyobe me come atom ye pa because me juma ye pa and sen komo we na tokru ma medan komunum nkomo ni NCP ensuo nyinam emra o ma share stickers o mo so mo be use nyina eni se che capacity e be se yehu se ochina de kro no sa stickers we ya babontin na etitare ka no ho enti wo ye ulodi kwa amasama ya yenim ulodi kwa nsanwa mu ayenim ulodi kwa media ayenim se be ye na fe timamufu o mo fro cars didi omjuma no capacity o mo beto mo
ya na 313 buses and o declare no unserviceable the year 2020 October mu na ka few weeks ne kwa akoto aba na eja donkomi o mo toto ma o mo ho 2,525 million that is eno kwa ne bo basic bo kra ebo eden esno no di o na na do ne nkofo ebusuan chemfa ban o mo ye at that time eno no
se ni hunu niema bi se ya of course esi wona nado amemu ase a capacity me enye me nwanwa we ye moketwa almost every sector ewo maimu under na nadan kwakufu ado any Alhaji Mahmoud Baomi amemu apro atetia pansam enti da ben na amemu yi koso any si amemu koso abri bia ye ba be hu rot wo every sector say ya na say a whole bus metro mass na ne door no baby a driver no fa no de tinemu no eno nko akra sa say ni ese ye be kra e ya he metro mass door no a driver no nko abie no de tinemu seat so no ye se ye be kra no nko asay ya hwe ba se si wo tie one tie
kra say
ka we ni tie ba ko pe aba capacity yen ko bisa se ne tie ye sen
ye we betime siesie kwa nanka aja anopa wonko mienu enyumre onko mienu na easy tra
sa pressure ni congestion na water ono
ni na free ho dia
but yen chendi as usual 2,500 a whole bus
25 million Canadian
and yedi Ghana sika actor say emboa wo man no na ya che
na kufa do hwe na ba omi ahwe ne ba omi ase ensama
yen o say aba o pray no 12 months in your co-position
omi aba ene de kenefo ata mo baba be o Ghana de ene ase enti famisi e wo ho na afei famisi wo ho atena ase nya enko enti na odi twato e wo transport sector ho no
dia me di twato no say mate say new buses ba I know ebetimi aboa na commuters
experience drivers
yes
yempe de bia asum ye konte pente
wo mo adwuma ne da makoma so a wo mo ba be kaka na wo mo de ye friends to ho ache
party boys no so wo mo nim driving mo
yes
wo mo ye
grassroots no
fantastic
say me title ba ko ye grassroots person
no aye
eti grassroots no mo wo license a wo betimi aka sa ba CCB no wo mo hwe no mo
qualified ones
qualified wo put license a wo betimi aka sa basis we no wo mo fa adwuma ne mo no wo mo adwuma no wo mo wotu ho ache
basis wo betimi ya emra se de be ya voice no ye be ye free Kumasi ne nkran kwantempo
enya kwansia too much
ne kwantempo no voice no enye ka
voice ne dia
commercial purpose ye nwese be yin nyina na mani age se eye lawyer Amaliba
yes
so no na ye national road safety
yes
wakasa e wo ho over the weekend good timo se nipa ebeba basis no eba no ni yisa aka se nyina ye kasi ye mane
enya djuma
betimi aba eye suhum nsamam TNTM na 3 hours 4 hours the journey the
capacity make a wushi aka se no
TM free ni famisi bonko there be that eno
ni efen ko sa make a
yentu ni pankwan ko
ni pa bebre very well maybe anward into no I think say a step in the right direction now saba sisi ya ye hwe ni say ba no de ye me ya wo no say 2003 asa metro mass adwuma sha say under the former president Kufuor no what the bay 500 buses na sha say under the former late president John Evans Atamos any your mama omo de over 500 be kan ho
mama tonton de anfa
Debbie under MPP omo be fisi ya na ba omo yakofa electric buses ebe fe ni ma nenso no mo timi di 313 buses atwa ma party face
afa
2500
eye baumia electric buses 10
or the buy bako mienu miensa enan enum nsia nso wotwe nkron edu
so kind of French and the tracasi obebon obefaso atrase
okay boss
na adwuma ya de and date yes 19th next week next can them
I can't name
na ewiase ni pattern ho ase ya wompe na da bia meka se me tie de me pa ne manya no me mpere bibia me se de me pa ne maye den ene manya no me de ne se metra ha na de bia fidi no yaso na me kasa mo aye den eyeye me kasa nso a Ghana fo tie me die e wasa me koso ka no kre ne saa kire Ghana fo no sa se show way e show a wontumi nkasa to nsu muda show way e show from day one wa we jano sofri eye muntie FM saa ne di be wura radio SYZ na kufa dudum no e jana kufa do entumi odum no saa de me call ni na me se wura jano mu pie na mo saa de me beto power na me free SYZ te pie na de mamba power de asa no asa asem Africa de power no na eso no so asa ba TV aba be ka ho de na ye double eni so ye menu aba le dia double din na edu na die ame say obi nwaka na ka ese ka akote say obi abodwe say hia na wasensu ayeden asudi ho John Dramani Mahama in the first administration ne pension be koka say so nya $1 million ya
wajai politics
wa ko wia o
gabi
na so ayeden
yi nadi
that very night no eja na da aye Victoria Hammer chemu no na nya ejaketua ya na makai Dr. Manebo ama ni wo kakra basi ya na mehwe wura wo play ye abe asem ne ba ye advice or the my I was there yes na I mean me see me to am ni frame Gisam ye me and some me frame Gisam and Victoria Hammer and ye round table say and ye ye din komo na course ba from different sectors from different political parties me aminu asame okumo I mean we say o my student politics any there the advice left right center beer Canada omo mo be jaya gum no mu jai gum and if we say no mesu ene ma bebre ene wiase so ho say wo pesa wo ye successful in life wa ye ompanifo bi wo ho a wo say wo manamon wo sua wo manamon wo mutu anu wadi akire say wo ben wo nya opportunity say wo ben sa mpanifo na na what to me asua bibia ye dan afi wo ho number 1 adwuma wura onmonyamfo Julius Zebra hwe ne kasa ne ka obekasa kra kasa ne eden on pekasa na odi adwuma ma ne sa onyan so a obe make sure so obe ye adwuma ne pepe joma ma on pekasa oye communicator so on pekasa ne actions no speak louder than say odi ne nano be den e bekasa na sometimes say me a the offer me adwuma ye say shiraka ne obenya biedie no ama me biedie adwuma wura one ne yere ne ba ne nebusua da me bompa ya na mabobi ama wo mo me senya kopon say da ne da nyina wo ma ho de na nkwatenten na de mi bisa ne se me mete ha awose me ye de ba impresse de ode me betena ha
no kra
eni so de me ye de ode me betena ha as a general manager and presenter no otia ede ya obedi ya o se minim de tukwa me fa nipa na adwuma dia be se meni monyam ne se jomama ebe kai nipa bebrebe ya population over 35 million no be ka se Mugabe koda ha na make sure say woni nipa SMS mu amoko no mo ko face problem na wo no nyede emame dia be jomama tia na ni be dia ne se sa board na medi wo mo ekoye no se wo mo kotema oil refinery no wo mo koye no omo ni MD na ho no ene ni deputy eya lawyer combat ene Honorable Mustafa eya Abubakar wo mo timi atoto ne mayi eye board chairman Bilijo any campus of campus any minia nunu any eye Thomas Egbetimo any penifo a ewo ho no na osabari mamo wo matimi atoto ne mayi amatama oil refinery atimi ayedan afa ne tuma pefra na nya se wo mo adane ho mo scrap dealers anu mo koye no wo mo ko board meeting a wo mo ko ka kwaya e be fa so a ye be ton scraps na ya chi scanner ayedan edi previous administration dey no mo ye no eti me ye bibia wase me ye bibia e be impress first one an appointing authority ni bo appointing me na dia me kwa akoye no se joma matena ni bubefu executive secretary to the president who can not charge your mama or better or let amount. Minister or sector a year or that sector and local government and rural development. Honorable Ahmed, what here and the Bubefu, a certain regional chairman and report man in the region who won the Bubefu, mean yet. Dear Betty, Ama president, Becca say, Galamsey. Aya dia meyi sector minister onmunyafo aye Kofi Amabua ye obi hu adwuma pa Kofi Bua ye nua panyini oye ewo that sector na DC ya aban ya appoint wo DC ya de wakosa ko gina aban nanam ewo saa aye district wo wo bo ya botwa na wo kasa wase a wo si posifo a wo mo wo saa matam ho no posifo no wo mo hu obufu na wo mo tete nkofo a wo mo ya Galamsey any ade ewon patam ho into wono as dissect obi a wono dissect in the district no wa we head of the security no wo ne obakwa akọ type bibi di abra na ma sign no ka say de omoye no omompe na wo de what say ye de report to call eye Jubilee House IGP any ne patam hey we useless DC ye be pam umpo wo be ko na obi akọ Facebook live yes say ya na me majuma. You say if it must be done well. Mementra ka say appointee be homeless mo. But I was making sure say code of conduct no. Ya mo obi a ya appointee be a wonim the do's and the don'ts. It idea wo be ya do ba kwa manem don't do it. If it must be done well. We be say production team munya botre ma miansa. Facebook like Power 979 TVSYZ Ghana. Atankolega biga Mugabe Maase the capacity man. Sia na miye medjuma. Media ne se Ghana betumpon enye se nipa ne NDC ni we and no media will be anim some a Cadbury member of the NDC. But a banner sadie ne a year I will defend it a year I will fire you. Make I have there be and my principle from day one I'm starting adwuma we no ade da mani so ne se medi nukure enye sika na ade ba brami a obesesa ma adwene se omugaji we na we ne sorry ne manendai sorry we ewu a enye yi ni ba be boja gum it was we appointee na was wo shekona sa Galamsey no sa wo soso ana sa wuye bia da ko be ya da bone ama ya bia wo kasa nwe mabo ha magana fo nyina ti na make sure say ye be fire no Ofri office within the garba yetie sama wo kan ewo eye adanse akrofom eye baby a baby a eye helicopter ne ye den ekoto fom no yetie DC a wo eye adanse akrofom esamfo a waka ewo asoye ho
ama oman na mako police for mobile rounds wo ye microphone mo ye small scale miner na Galamsey no so police for no kwanya me ani ni o ma so ye de me no o ma kasa still e to da bi kura me no o mu ti me ko o ma report to me to Star House and IGP ko ba say me maka to hosa me ma wo mo kwa emom ya bay no ya be bo official krata e di ama mema yishia da segment ya wo mo baba no ne atako kama na ya de baba ma na wasan ya ka kire wo mo say nananom no say operations wo mo ya no ha bi no o mo so man ja that was yeah they petition to IGP go Ofri wo na ono wo mo e kan mo because ya say get how ye adwuma na ga bia anya wan ba ko fom sa o so wo ma sa the immigration na soldier sa no kwanya me ani ni ho asam ka no den kakra but you better try your best because yes, if you are going to answer, I pass your coon and take my contunku. I'm so abandoned. I know a church who call you. Now you're a police and Babon.
Soldier on. And run. O say Galamsey no. Operation no mo ye ewo adanse akrofo mu no. omo tete amanfo too much. 1 2 was supposed for no omo woman temo ho no o maso de papa woni o makasa saa so munjai na mbabuno no galamse no omo nye omo ntie waka wo to da ko omo ne ye dan oni omo ko we eni obi a we DC ewo adanse akurufo na Mugabe Maase me NDC ninti na ma betena se na ma so saa samfun we so we eni 72 hours eto no office.
Officer.
No,
okay.
Yes. I know so we are there. Who born no mote? Say there be a me catch you say. Hey, you we na here no. Yenimu ani yenimu.
Yes.
Now we say platform bia na Ofri bia so me aso obeba. We say platform bia na I mean uyitia obetimi call to the show say what person contribute to.
No.
I also work capacity. Obviously the capacity near the makwa.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.